Today is another insane story. Today we have another ridiculous story. When I said in the previous video about my school years being ridiculous, I meant what I said. From fights, to discrimination, to racism, to weird stuff going on in the toiletry, believe it or not. Yes, the toiletry. This person that we're going to speak about today, I'm going to obviously keep him 100% anonymous because, well, this person has been in the news negatively about 2 years ago. Twice, actually, believe it or not. This person was in the news for, believe it or not, assaulting a person that he went to school with because of something he did to his brother. I don't know, some racist stuff that this kid said to his little brother, and he beat him up because of that. Now that video, believe it or not, went very much viral on Dumpered. If you don't know what Dumpered is, it's basically a platform that you can submit your videos to, and there's some of them go ballistic, they go all over the news. Sometimes when a video goes that viral, it goes and gets covered by the media. It doesn't happen often, no. The thing was with this video, what made it so extreme was the fact that it was around 10-15 people that were surrounded him. They didn't participate, maybe 3 or 4 participated. The ones that did participate got arrested eventually. I'm not sure what happened with them behind the scenes, but 2 of those people in this video I knew at school. They were literally going to my school. 1 and 2. I know both of their names still to this day. I know what they look like. The first person, we were like, there's no fucking way this is real. He just looked. He didn't participate in anything, but he was a suspect nonetheless. Obviously, you were participating. Even if you don't do it, you're still participating, and you're not a victim. You're part of it. This kid, eventually, a couple of months later, that I knew personally. I went to school with him since a young kid. I knew his cousin. Was my best friend, believe it or not. Don't speak to him. He got stabbed a couple of months after the incident. He got stabbed at a metro center, close to my school that I went, and close to where he lives. Maybe 2, 3, 4 minutes walk from his house. And when I saw this video, I was like, whoa, holy crap. I know this kid. Me and Jimmy, my classmate at the time, we were like, oh yeah, we went to school with him. I went to school with him. I hang around him after school times as well, a couple of times, got to know him, and we were shocked. Now look, I don't know what led up to the incident of him getting beat up by multiple individuals, but he got beat up. I don't know if he was gang related. I don't know, I have no answer. I can't affirm if it is not. If you're wondering, gangs, yeah, okay, so look, we've got gangs in the Netherlands, alright. It's not like what you have in America, what you guys assume are, Bloods and Cribs, just like the UK, right? They affiliate / associate them with the Bloods and Cribs, Grape Street Cribs and other stuff. We don't have Bloods and Cribs. No one in this country associates them with Bloods and Cribs. Gangbanging and activities in general isn't popular at all. What most of the people in the Netherlands do is the underworld, basically it's called, which, liquidations, extortions, prostitution, those type of things, different than gangs, right? Gangs do that as well, but this is worse probably, even, I want to say. But he got beat up, and not only did he get beat up by really fucking 10 or 11 people at the same time. When we're saying this was him, one on his own, just waiting to probably go to school or something, a store, it was caught on film. I've seen the video, and there is this video on Dennis Wereld. This was made 2 years ago. You unfortunately can only watch that video if you are signed in and show your age. Luckily enough, I watched it before, and I told my teacher, hey, I know this kid, I used to go to school with him. I'm like, what? Yeah, I fucking know him and his family. I know them all. They know me. They might not remember me, but I used to go to school with him. Throughout the years. It was bizarre, but he got stabbed. He got stabbed on his eye. Motherfucker was lucky to be alive, and he did an interview. His family did an interview, and I think he was very, very shocked, obviously. And that's also one of the reasons why I stepped away from these people, because I don't want my name to be fucking associated with them and then say, oh yeah, we know he's friends with this guy, let's beat him up maybe as well. Fuck no, man. I ain't into all that stuff. I ain't into that. I'm not into that gang stuff, all these type of weird stuff. Because the thing was, the people that I was in school with, my friends, like I said in the other video, vast majority of my friends were black, alright? The area we lived in, majority of people that lived there were blacks, African American. Yeah, of course you had white people living there as well, Caucasians, but not as much. less, alright? You were basically, as you would want to say, you are outnumbered. If it sounds messed up, but it's just reality, right? See, look, what they did outside of school, I had no clue about. None of my business. I didn't really often go outside of school times and involve myself with these individuals. And why I didn't do that, because A, I knew the people they were around. I didn't know them personally. A, I didn't fucking feel comfortable, and I wouldn't want to feel comfortable and couldn't feel comfortable being around these people that I have no clue who the fuck they are. Second of all, I don't know if they might rob me. Even though, yeah, I'm friends with you, your people can still have that thinking of want to rob me because of the shit that I wear. Yeah, bear in mind, I went to school making crazy money. I used to wear expensive outfits. The fact that the school I went with, I never got robbed for my clothing fucking surpasses me, man. Some points I had thousands of dollars worth of clothing on me at some times. Bizarre, I never got touched. But that also had a reason, I find. I never had a big mouth to anyone outside of school that I didn't know. Second of all, I minded my fucking business. The school that I went to, the area, you shut your fucking mouth and you just mind your own business. That's the harsh reality. If you don't want to get in trouble, shut up and don't associate yourself with anyone negatively outside of school. Don't hang around with them, and don't have a big mouth to random people you have no clue who they are. Because people around that area, trust me, they're associated with some dangerous people, I can assure you that. And I said in the other video, I've seen stuff and been through stuff at that school that I wish I hadn't gone through, but at the other hand, I'm glad I got through, because it made me think of, this is reality, this is the real world. This is different than a nice area with suburban people in it. This is the harsh reality of people that live in a total different world, total different circumstances, are surrounded with a majority of people that are negative, because they were, people in that area were unfortunately vast majority of the time, very negative people. And you could tell by the fucking houses, the cars, the way people dressed. It didn't give you a nice feeling like, ooh, fucking fantastic neighborhood, I would want to live there. No. And I think if you went to that exact same neighborhood, not just for a day, but for years, you would have that same feeling of, yeah, I don't like being here, but I'm only going here every single day 5 times a week because of my education, for nothing else except my education. And I finished my education, but the kid got stabbed. Was I surprised? I was fucking shocked, because I was like, damn, what does he do outside of school that gets him fucked up like this? Because you obviously have to piss somebody off. And apparently the story was he did piss somebody off. Apparently had a big mouth, like, I don't know. We all thought at the time, oh, it was a revenge because of that accident on that boy that he beat up, right? It wasn't. It was revenge because of a big mouth towards somebody at his school or at a school, and they just fucking saw him. They caught him lacking, basically, if you want to say. And he was very fortunate and lucky enough to make it out without getting stabbed to death. Because it often, unfortunately, happens under these circumstances where an individual is alone and gets caught lacking by a group of male in general. Females, yeah, okay, yeah, you got females doing that, but they normally stay out of it. The video was fucking shocking. You probably would be able to find it. It's very difficult, probably. I don't know if you're able to find it on outnumbered. If you watch the video about Denny's Huvero, you probably see the video inside the video. It's fucking crucial, man. You gotta watch it. I can't afford to watch the video anymore. Would I love to? No, because I feel bad, because I grew up with the kid, man. I knew his family. I knew everything around him. But I didn't know what he did outside of school, because first of all, it's none of my business what these people did outside of school. I only knew them because of school and inside of school. And I never associated myself with them outside of my school time because of my own safety, and because I was like, fuck it, I find my education more important than wasting my time's hours and chilling and doing nothing. They often did those type of things, and I was like, that can't be asked. I had great memories as well, do not get wrong, I had fantastic memories with them, but the older we all got, the more we went our own way, and the more I was like, I don't want to be associated with you guys, unfortunately, anymore. I can't. This isn't who I am. I'm not a fucking street gangster. I can't portray that type of image if I make ASMR videos and I don't live in the hood. Because my school, you could arguably say, was situated in, I don't want to say the hood, no, in a less functional area, a less wealthier area, being very honest. Yeah, the place had a lot of times police, fuck, you don't know how many times police came to our school, man. Jesus, twice a week, at least twice a week, man. Police a lot in the neighborhood, because it was necessary, man, for everything that was happening around. I wish all these people the best, man. When you don't grow up in a certain environment like these people do, you have to adjust, you have to adapt to what they go through. You have to, otherwise you won't make it, man. You'll be dead in no time, or get beat up. Yeah, video was shocking. And crazy, man. I used to go to school with him. Fucking insane. I used to know his cousin. I used to be best friends with his cousin during high school and before high school, kindergarten. Fucking insane, right? Before I went to high school, I knew him. He went to my birthday parties, this and this and that. Insane. I hope they all do well, but I have no form of interest in speaking to any of them. I think the last time I spoke to them was 2.5 years ago. Thank you all so much for watching, and this is a true story that really happened. If you don't believe me, search it up. It happened in Spijkenisse, which metro? Not metro, Spijkerscentrum, the next one. Heemraadlaan, yes, that one. It happened. Pretty scary, and because of that incident, believe it or not, after that incident occurred, they put surveillance cameras on that. They didn't have it before, and police is more there surveilling. I'm assuming, I don't fucking know, I don't go there. I haven't been to that place in a year and a half, since I've graduated, basically. I haven't gone back to that dump hole since I've graduated, respectfully. Spijkenisse is not the place to go. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.